to battle through the opening round of the college football playoff. And now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Broomstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Scanning the field, it's Huck. Quick throw, catch made. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. Can he get there on the ground? Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up a 4th down.
And a 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. To the marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere for a loss of a play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Back to pass. It's Russell. They'll try a pass here. The receiver grabs it. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Quick throw, the catch is made.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown. As they claim the lead in this playoff game. They'll try to add to the lead now with PAT.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over them that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Looking to pass. It's Huck. Catch made on the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they can sell out and bring the pressure.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there and brings up 4th down now. And the Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. And it comes for a 2nd punt of the game. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Oh, what a move. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They stop him, but it's a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, It just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Dropping back, it's Russell. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Headed for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown. Crimson Tide.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. The offense will take their 1st time out of the half. The talk strategy here. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He's got it in the open. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Pressure is coming. Fires it on the move. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. To the air, it's Huck. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's the running back in the flat. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He flips it to the back across the middle. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They're going to run it. Makes a nice move there. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Great move there. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence, and you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Running back has it on the screen now. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, tied.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of it, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Offense is back out on the field now. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. To throw, it's Huck. Dump off caught by the running back. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
He's running out of time here. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. They look to throw it here on second down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play, already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass is caught, and he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Huck. The pass is intercepted. He's bringing it back across midfield. He's past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Alabama. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Alabama, 28. Texas Tech, 3.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
He's got the first and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. The Red Raiders line up on 1st and 10 now.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
That's a great play by the defender who forced a fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place at just the right time.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Alabama.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Makes a quick catch. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Caught in the backfield. It's Edwards. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Russell. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for a deep completion. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. The back in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Across the 40. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Here's the target, and it's complete. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here. Back to throw. It's Huck. The pocket breaking down. Oh, he's lost the ball. The defense scoops it up.
Boy, Chris, excellent job by this defense, turning that fumble into some positive field position. Ball's on the ground, turnovers committed. The defense scoops it up, gets across midfield, and gives their offense really good field position.
This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? handoff. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Well, got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Huck. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the Red Raiders will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. He'll throw it now. Caught by the receiver. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Quick throw to his receiver. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking deep for the right side. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. The Miners going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it out at Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Red Raiders will kick this deep to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half versus this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. It's a shotgun run call. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
We'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Receiver in motion now. And in first down, right back to the running game. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
To throw, it's Russell. Grab down the middle, it's Meadows. Breaking free at the 35. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Wants to throw it. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's what this... Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. We'll see what the offense can do with poor starting field position. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle to the 35, good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. And the quarterback dropping back. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Using his legs on the scramble. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the Red Raiders starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Important 2nd down play coming up. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Pressure is coming. Hit just as he throws the ball. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Because I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the 1st half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he drops back in the gun. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. QB decides to keep it here. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good assignment football here by this defense. Good job of rallying to the quarterback, keeping him short of the marker. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
They'll kick it away here. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. He'll pick up the 1st down, stopped at the 27.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Now it's 2nd down here. He'll hand it off. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. The Red Raiders will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Defense is coming after him. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He's got a man down the middle. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Looking right. This one caught. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Great connection there for 6 points. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that previous play. Grab behind the line. It's Hawkins. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
It can be hard sometimes in a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Dropping back. It's Russell. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
But Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. In these playoff games, there's certainly hope for a much more competitive battle. A shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll run it out of the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And there's the handoff. Breaks into open space. they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can and all to get the ball back.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Love how this defense took the quarterback away, not allowing him to get the yards, making him pitch the ball, and then they just rallied to the football. Now we got a big 4th down coming up.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. That's just a minor blip in what's been a thoroughly dominating performance. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout when they check it out. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, that's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The receiver makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Red Raiders come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking to chuck it again. Snags it with flow. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run. The Red Raiders trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
That's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. They try to run it with the option. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. He Hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And he's brought down immediately. No fair catch there, but that might have been the smarter play. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Red Raiders come to the line to run the hurry-up.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Red Raiders will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That ball snagged for a completion. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the 1st half. They go right back to him again, and we can see this 2nd half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And the Red Raiders are in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Automatic on the PAT. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. The Alabama offense onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Quarterback looking to scramble. QB in the clear now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
1st down here for this offense. Working clock with the ground game. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. A crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Chance to get free. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Offense facing second and goal. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the defense hold up here on third and goal. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on third down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we got a big fourth down coming up.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. They're going to go for it. Going to keep the drive going. Fourth down and 7. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's a quick grab. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Defense not pressing this time. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
The Red Raiders getting set on first and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Trying to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Back-to-back deep shots. Or is it too far over everyone's head and incomplete?
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Can they connect this time? Quarterback drops back. On the move now. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good.